Hello! I'm back. Did you hear former President George W. Bush talking about his regret over the Iraq War during an interview with Bob Schieffer? In case you missed it, here's the clip.
Maybe it was the wrong decision?
No, I think it was the right decision. My regret is that a violent group of people have risen up again.
Wow! Finally! He admitted that he did at least one thing wrong. More than 4,400 Americans died, no weapons of mass destruction found, and the war cost us more than $1 trillion. It's amazing that that man has only one regret. But I guess one is better than none. And I thought by now he might have come up with a few more regrets, so I arranged a phone interview with him. Please welcome Mr. Bush.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Bush. This is Sora. Thank you for taking time to speak with me.
Well, hello, Sora.
Mr. Bush, you told Bob Schieffer that you regretted that the Iraq War paved the way for violent groups.
Well, I did say I regret it, but I didn't say I was responsible for it.
Okay. Do you have any other regrets that you'd like to share?
Well, I said in the interview with Bob, when I announced I was going to attack Iraq, Saddam never took me seriously. It is still hard for me to believe Saddam didn't believe me at all. It took a toll on my self-esteem.
Oh, wow.
And I had many sleepless nights. I hate that bastard. Before executing him, I really wanted to ask him face to face, do you believe me now, loser? My numero uno regret.
Okay, what about going for the war? Do you regret that?
No, it was the right decision, just it didn't go as planned, you know.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, I really wanted to be remembered as a greatest president. You know, the best way is to win great wars. And that's the only reason why I started the Afghanistan war, but the enemy suddenly melted away. There was no meaningful fight. Who would think I were a great leader winning such an easy-peasy war? I didn't want to look like a bully. I would look like a real underdog leader of the pack, so I looked for a harder target, and I rolled the dice, and it conveniently fell on Iraq, who has tons of military capability and still hiding somewheres some weapons of mass destruction. So, what's more, I could finish the job that my dad left off. I mean, that was a dream for a long time, but as you know, it ended up the same as Afghanistan. Saddam ran away, and there was nothing to do after that. Nothing to kill, nothing to have fun with. This is why I hate Saddam, the bastard. He was supposed to believe me and fight me with all his might. Imagine fierce battles, many soldiers die, battle lines move back and forth, and at last we win a hard-fought war. Then my mission accomplished ceremony would have been remembered like Normandy landings.
Oh, okay, Mr. Bush, did you hear about the CIA torture report? Do you regret authorizing the torture of those prisoners?
Well, yeah, I heard. But I remember the head of the CIA told me that he's considering waterboarding. I said, great. He needed to lose a little bit of weight anyway, so I figured that, you know, it's some kind of water sport, you know, like skateboarding or snowboarding.
Okay, Mr. Bush, you know waterboarding is actually a torture method.
Doing it with prisoners, that seems like a strange thing, strange funny word for something you do with somebody you have locked up, you know. If I had a jail, I wouldn't say I'm...
Okay, got it, Mr. Bush. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Wow! What an idiot! I wonder who's worse. Sarah from Alaska with salmon? Or George from... Not this. No. Okay. George from Texas. You know what? I'm just gonna go and finish up the wine that I started drinking. And everyone, go ahead and do the same thing. And thank you, everyone, for watching. Bye!